Okay, I'm here for the World Cup. Mistgun. I just need a minute. What do you open here? Maybe Black Market Sea Hag. I mean, there's museums, so Black Market's gonna be good, even if you aren't really building a deck so much as, oppressing. Alright, what do we got here? We have Throne Room, Harvest Baron. Do I want any of these things? Throne Room is kind of nice. Not sure if it's worth versus getting like Mill. Like Village Green is nice. The Throne Room probably whiffs a lot. We don't have deck control, so I'm sort of inclined to just pick up a Mill here. My Sea Hag missing is sad. I guess this will be Village Green now. Mostly you're looking for draw. Then you get a second Black Market. I mean, that's reasonable. Could also take second Black Market. It's maybe worth it. There is Villa for emergency villaging. We did both bottom deck Sea Hag, so there's that. This turn well, we'll see if I draw a Black Market or not. What happens there? Alright, just do that. I think I will now pick up a Village Green. They could easily discard my... okay, they don't discard my other Black Markets, so that's pretty good. Really hope I find some trashing here. This is not trashing. Storeroom is definitely kind of nice with Village Green. And also just with junk. It's probably better than the alternatives. Maybe not. I only have one Village Green. I mean, it'll be good eventually, right? Okay, well, here we just, don't wind up playing it, but whatever. It's still fine. Okay, here's some trashing finally, or thinning, or whatever. I think Bounty Hunter is pretty clearly the card here. Alright, they get some nice cards. I don't know if they'll be able to afford them. I need more Village Greens now. Yeah, they can't afford anything. It's sad but not unexpected, I guess. Oh yeah, I mean Amb is nice. Maybe Jack is better, I don't know. Village Green. Probably next turn is just better. I will take a second Village Green here, I think. Yeah, the Am is going to be really good for them. I need to find some more trashing here. Take another village green. So here are some cards. Not really convinced that any of these are good. I might just want another village green over all this stuff. Obviously expand would be nice if I could afford it, which I can't. I will, I think, just grab another village green or maybe another mill. Well, I guess I have the storeroom too to activate them. Okay, it's a little sad. Really love to find some draw in the black market. Not crypt, please. Non-crypt draw. Alright, discard 2 cards. I think this should probably just go next turn. I guess I'll just pick up another village green here. Yeah, sack is more thinning for them, so that's not good for me to see here. My hope is that like I can use this extra cycling from storeroom to get some advantage, even though the amp is going to hit pretty hard. Maybe I can discard it with my sea hag or something. Alright, this is fairly nice. May as well have it now, I think. Alright. Go ahead and discard that stuff for coins, village green. Probably next turn is better. Marginal value now. Nothing down there that I really want, so. Alright, what do we got here? Library and dungeon both look fairly good. Library is probably somewhat better. Yeah, let's take the library. Alright, here is a card. That is a card that I want very much. Okay, well now I have draw, so that's a nice advantage for me to have. Game not being able to buy a junk dealer is pretty sad. Okay. Do I want it now? I would sort of like to hit 4 here, so let's take now, I guess. Okay, that's a pretty nice result. We may as well skip. Keep. Village green now. Alright, let's bounty hunt an estate. I mean, we're not triggering this, right? Yeah, I don't think we're triggering this. What is some trashing, which looks very good. I mean, Hunting Lodge also looks great. I can take Ratcatcher and still get 2 4s, which is probably the best thing to do. I mean, Ratcatcher is so slow. It's very tempting to just take Hunting Lodge. Yeah, I think I like Hunting Lodge, Village Green, more than the alternatives. Right, they apparently didn't make it to Amb until now, or maybe they did and they couldn't play it, so that's happy for me, I guess. Okay, I just didn't get it here, so that misses the shuffle, so that's nice for me. Also, they couldn't like return 2 curses or anything, so that's not bad for me overall. Play mill, discard 2 cards. Probably just next turn. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna click on Recruiter and not think too much beyond that. So this Black Market is starting to be pretty nice to me, so I'm happy about that. They get the patron reveal. Oh no, I should probably resign. Can't be at the patron reveal. But I mean, like, T-Mog is nice, of course. Yeah, let's do that. It's a friendly thing. I'm very confused as to why that popped out at first, but it all makes sense in the end. Village Green, let's next turn this one. Okay, everyone gets friendly things happening with that. Probably just Hamlet here. There's only 1 curse left. It's probably not worth it to take Guardian. Maybe it is. They do have the Amb. Just they're not playing again this shuffle. I think just that is best. Skip. Village Green now. Alright. Are we triggering? There's the Hunting Lodge down there. Probably I just don't trigger. Go to next turn. Rather than trigger this bad shuffle. I'll take a mill. And I don't know, probably Secret Passage at this point. Island is also sort of tempting. Probably Secret Passage is better first. Alright, they dud. And they're desperate. For what? I guess I figured they're probably getting the curse anyways, which is maybe fair. Alright, let's play Margrave first. Lots of sort of interesting decisions to make here with the play order now. Right, they don't trigger off of that, which makes me happy. Yeah, let's discard these. Play Passage now. Put an estate. probably just on the bottom. Hamlet, discard for action. We can next turn this. Discard for buy. Now play library. Take this one now, I guess. Probably play storeroom now. We can now this. Don't turn any of this into stuff. Okay, now let's play recruiter. We can just recruit copper probably. We want to probably better to do it this way. I don't really need the actions. I guess we're just not, discarding with this hunting lodge, which is fine. We'll take this now to go to the end of the shuffle. And now we shall play these things. Rats, definitely tempting. Mastermind, definitely tempting. Do we just have a win? No, that costs 16. Yeah, 16 or 15, 5 buys, which we do not have either of those. I think I'll take rats. What else do I want? Do I want any of these things? Not really. Probably I just want like an island and something. I mean, mill could be something. It seems pretty reasonable to take mill. Alright, we have the storeroom in the hand, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, I just found out the draw and they didn't, so that's more or less how this game went. Village green now, village green now. Probably just don't discard any of this stuff for coins. Secret passage. Put a state on the bottom. I guess don't discard. Discard those two. Yeah, well, this doesn't draw, so that's kind of sad. But probably doesn't really matter in the end. What do I take here? Charm, maybe? I don't know. Maybe just like secret passage, silver. Since we're probably triggering, it would be nice to have the passage in. Pretty sure I don't have a silver, so it seems fine to take one. Yeah, they're pretty dead. No draw. Sad times. Margrave. Mill. Sure, let's discard like this. Play black market now. Yeah. I mean, we don't really want to buy anything. We just want to win. So. We want to keep the island, not particularly. Do you want to keep the bounty hunter? Not particularly. I guess it's fine. We're gonna recruit a state here, I guess. Put that at the bottom. Put that at the bottom. We just really would like to get. Okay, no. I guess we do storeroom and then hunting lodge. Okay, This is not, I don't want to trigger really, so that is enough, yes. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, GG, as they say. There's my start. It's now their start. Oh, they left. They've given up on the World Cup after one loss. No, I'm sure it's connection issues or something. Okay, let's take a look at this board. There's militia council room. It's strong. Yeah, I feel like you just open militia church and kind of go from there. Alright, yeah, I think church militia is just clear. I don't mind hitting 2, because lackeys is obviously good. I guess I set aside like this, and I purchase probably just a lackeys for now is good. No, their militia attack doesn't hurt me. Do I get council room now? That's the question I have. Probably the answer is yes. It's probably too good to pass up. So here, what do I want? Second church is tempting. And probably my more lackeys is just also good. If I find the council room, I'm drawing into this shuffle, so maybe I just take lackeys now then. Alright, let's hope that they don't find their militia here. Well, now they're extremely likely to have found it, so that's not great. Yeah. Sad times. Because I probably won't draw my militia now. Oh, okay, I do draw my militia, I just have a terrible shuffle. So, okay, that's not so bad. Set aside lackeys. Copper. Or do I want 4? Actually, maybe I don't want to play this church. Maybe I want to play the lackeys first. Would like to hit 4. I think I will take a real village now. Like one native village, one, or maybe one squire. I mean, native village is probably better. I don't know. Is it? Probably not. I think the lackeys down here is nice, so I can trigger the shuffle with all the bad still. I mean, okay, I guess apparently I didn't need it. Okay. Trash. Play all these lackeys. Okay. Play militia, definitely. I'm not sure about playing lackeys. I mean, I have enough money to buy everything I want. It's just about getting that card off the bottom of my deck. I don't think it's worth a villager. I think I just want to take, like, probably second council room now. And another squire, I guess. Okay, this is nice. Starting off strong. And I secured half colonnade points, which is great. I don't think you need double church on this board so much. The draw is very strong. Very, 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 very biggest. Go with Squire Council Room. We're good. I hope I find my militia. Okay, I do find my militia. So what are we doing here? There's definitely a case for not drawing, but it's kind of a weak case, I think. Okay. Now we just church some stuff. This turn we'll have to pick up a lackeys. For sure. I have 2 buys. What are my 2 buys? Lackeys plus 1. I mean, now I could think about taking second church. definitely want a lackeys. Yeah, you're gonna want to get rid of lackeys at some point, so let's take the second church now, I guess. So we will have to burn at least one villager here. I was feeling ahead there for a little bit, but now I think I'm just behind again by like first player amount, so. I want to discard here. Probably discarding 2 lackeys is correct. Possibly even discarding 3 lackeys is correct, but maybe not. Maybe not. I need some more squires. This turn will be like picking up more squires. Doesn't know what else. Probably don't need another council room if we're gonna get to side to side with church. They could go lackeys, squire. That probably seems fine to me for them. They bargained for a council room. Okay, I don't think they needed that extra council room, but you know, who am I to judge? I mean, we're just stopping here, right? Well, we could play one more lackeys, and there's really no reason not to. It's got mostly fine stuff in there. Okay. Now let's set aside lackeys. Copper. We just need more squires so that we can actually play the fucking lackeys, and then they're fine. So what does that look like? I mean, I could even go squire council room. Seems wasteful somehow, because it is. Definitely one squire. I mean, is it just 3 squires? Cardinal is definitely weak, although hitting their militia would hurt. I don't have the terminal space for that right now. I mean, I could take a lackeys too. Right now I have, I think 4 lackeys and 4 squires. So I would need one more village, basically, to... Let's just take the squire now, I think. And just, you know, want to go for this. I draw copper. It's fine. No, I draw council room. That's better than fine. It's not clear to me whether I should discard lackeys or horse. Probably lackeys. They take 2 squires and a gold. Okay. Is there any chance I can win here? Cost me like 20 for a tie. No, 18 and 6 buys. Pretty sure I don't have 18 and 6 buys. Well, I guess I have to take the lackeys too. Okay, I mean, that's probably just not fair. I shouldn't think about it. All right. There's all my squires. We split them evenly. Okay. Do I just church? What am I buying here? How much money do I have? How much money do I want? All these important questions. Last card is copper. So I have 12 right now. I could take 3 castles. I don't know how good that is. It's probably fine. Haunted doesn't hurt. That would involve only setting aside 2 cards though, which is probably okay. The other option is like, well, 12. I can't do like gold province in any way, so 3 castles is, I mean, it's hard on draw, is the only thing. But, I mean, I could take, like, New Village Council Room. But then what? No, I think I'm just going to take the 3 castles and see where that takes us. It's definitely going to be kind of sad to not trash copper this turn. I think that's what I have to do, is just toss the church and the coppers. That is what I assumed was going on there, was the thinking. No one has posted any congratulations messages in League, so presumably the Goons Keep game is still ongoing. Or I could win it, I guess, is another option. That's more likely. Or, you know, Naismith won and just no one is posting anything until the match is over. Those are the major options as I see it. And I get another orange. Guys, I won that last game without ever buying Villa, which is, you know, kind of unusual for a game with Villa in it. So, just always had enough actions from the VG stuff. Should I make mistgun resign? What's the tournament rules on the make resign prompt for World Cup? Maybe I want to keep the church in hand, actually. Maybe I want to keep the church in hand. Because if I draw that again, like, everything is just going to fall apart. Yeah, maybe that's worth it. I have the villager I can burn. Kind of doubt they're going to take the last lackeys. Okay, yeah, I think let's discard a squire here. They take haunted plus opulent, reasonable. Horse, Squire for actions, lackeys, Squire for actions, council room, Squire for actions. I mean, I could stop here. I mean, I kind of want to find the other castle. Now do I play this lackeys? I mean, I could stop here. I have Squire Council Room down there. I don't really need to push it. What can they do next turn? They can probably take like 2 castles. I mean, I could take 2 castles right now, but that probably just loses, so let's not consider that further. So now I gotta think about like council room plus native village. I gotta think about province. I gotta think about sprawling. How much money do I actually have in hand here? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I have 10 money. I could take sprawling plus lackeys and say you don't have 18. Or 19. I mean, they really don't have, I mean, let's see, what do they have? They've trashed 2 coppers, they have 5 money in coppers, 5 money in squires, gold is 13, so they would need to gain 3 silvers to hit 19. Yeah, so that's, no, they have a militia too. I forgot to count that. So that's 15. So we need to gain and play 2 silvers, which maybe they can do, so maybe I shouldn't risk it. Yeah, I think I like not risking it. I kind of like just taking native village council room here. And saying, okay, if you take sprawling Grand Castle, I still win, I think. Pretty sure, yeah. I mean, I should win still pretty easily. So they can't take 2 castles. Can they win? That would be like, no. That would be like 20 money plus some points. So no, they can't win. Native Village is kind of a liability to have in the deck. And I think I'm going to set aside like this. And yeah, I think I just take these things. What are we? So what are they gonna do? Probably the smart thing for them to do is like take province plus payload, and then I do the same. And we just sort of dance for a bit until I can do 19. How much money do I have? I've trashed 1 copper, so I have 6 copper money. 5 squire money is 11. Plus a silver and a humble castle is 14. So I have 16 money right now. Plus 2 if I trash. If I trash crumbling, because I get another silver from that. So I would only need to gain and play 1 silver, which is to get to 19, which is probably doable if I draw well. Oh man, I got the make resign prompt on a church decision. This is sad. I mean, it's one thing to be like, yes, I've drawn my deck and now I need to decide what my buys are before I play church. It's another thing to do this at the start. Do 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 do. I guess I have the opulent castle as well. Well, they only have 1 thing to discard it to, so it's only 2 money. That's something I wasn't taking into account. Alright, this is fairly good start. My turn, I mean. I'll keep Squire, Squire and Council Rooms. I'm not really sure why they took the 6 and 7 castles. Like, they seem pretty bad for them. I mean, the 6 is appealing because it comes with the gold, I guess, sort of, and its points, but, like, I don't know. It seems better to not lower the castles so much for me, who has a better ability to gain castles because I have small. Alright, let's do the math again for what I have and what I need. I have 9 money in treasures, 5 money in squires is 14. Plus a militia is 16. So I don't know, maybe it's not really there. To get to 19, I mean, since I would have to gain 2 silvers, which seems hard. I mean, I guess plus 4 cards is a lot of draw, so, you know, I don't have to play all the lackeys anymore because I have more council rooms now. Alright, well, they're going to take 2 castles. This, I think, should... Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they worked it out. Alright, so I have to think now. So what's Kingsworth for me? I have the first 3 in Kings. That would be worth 8. Plus 1 for... So that would be worth 9 for me. So I need to do, like, Kings, Lackeys, Province. I mean, minus 3 points, I guess, or minus 2 points, I guess, for trashing Crumbling. So that would be, so what did I say? That was 9, so that's 22. Minus 2 is 20. So yeah, it still works if I can just do King's, Province, Lackeys, then that's a win. So let's go for that. That should not be terribly hard to do. Alright, yeah, let's just double check here. I mean, this is lots of money. Yeah, so now I have 19, so I just need Province, Lackeys, Estate, which I have, right, without playing Militia. Yeah. Glad to not have to play Militia there. It warms my cold little heart. What do we got? What have we got? We got some options. I guess we just start with junk dealer. Yeah. Do I open Ghost Ship or do I open Junk Dealer? Anyways, enough of that. I think just Junk Dealer. And I guess Faithful Hound. I don't know. Do I want Animal Fair that badly? Animal Fair. Is it good? Probably it's good to have one. Probably Faithful Hound is better than nothing. You know, if you draw them both together, you can just play the Faithful Hound and good things will happen, hopefully. And if you don't, then you can turn it into an A-Fair. If that is what your heart desires. Okay, now I guess I grab a Ghost Ship. Seems clearly the move. I mean, it's not crazy to take the second Junk Dealer first, but I think I want the Ghost Ship more. Okay, well, this is the sad outcome. So for 6 here, no 6. I'm a little sad. I think I'll take a second Junk Dealer rather than Mastermind. This is nice, the Animal Fair here. Now I think I take Mastermind. It's a lot of terminals still. And Mastermind is a village. It's just a terminal-ish village, so. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. To top deck Faithful Hound instead of playing it to reverse some of the damage. Or whatever is going on there. Do I want a Cav now? This looks like it's a good opportunity to get Cav, I think. Nothing else I want for 4, so. Okay, that's fine. Triple Ghost Ship, pretty strong. I mean, you can't actually gap without plus buy, so. Question is, do I want another Cav? It's available, but doesn't look that great. I think I want Border Village Displace. For more gains now? Okay. Okay, we'll top deck those 2 cards, I guess. Definitely wouldn't be terrible, the worst thing ever, to displace a cavalry into something else. Is that just what I do? I mean, we could even go Border Village Cavalry. Which seems probably good. I don't think I want to discard from exile. Actually, no, it's probably fine to discard from exile. Who am I kidding? Okay, this is fine. It's not optimal, but it's fine. I'll take a Border Village and a Mastermind. Since I do think that the Masterminds are very good here. Payload is just animal affairs, basically. Alright, well, let's play that. This is not ideal, but whatever. I could turn a cavalry into an A-fair. Seems pretty marginal right now. I don't think I want to do it. Okay, let's play Border Village. Let's play Border Village. I don't want to draw cards right now. And now I guess I go ahead and displace Cavalry into Border Village Cavalry again. Sure, let's discard from exile. I would very much enjoy playing some Cavalries. Probably I'm just buying another, taking another Cavalry here. Yeah, I do think so. Now do I want a Faithful Hound? Okay, yeah, that's fair. I was like a million turns ahead there. So we got 3-0. That's pretty good. Alright, now is another good 5-2 for me. Not gonna complain about my draws in this one. Well, is it really that good? I mean, is Old Witch really that good on this board with Apprentice Rats? Is the question. It's not crazy just open Apprentice instead of Old Witch, I don't think. Maybe it's kind of crazy. Innovation Rats is, you know, great combo. Great combo. I'm gonna say Old Witch is open is still probably worth it. And I'll take the estate too, for reasons of getting Apprentices next 5, mostly. Someone has informed me that the championship match did end, but they're playing out the remaining games. Well, I mean, yes, they always do that. Just sometimes, you know, people post in like as soon as the match is done, like some congratulations messages. So that's why I thought it might not be finished. Also because the terrible, but I didn't actually think it wasn't going to be finished. But like, obviously that board had potential to be extremely terrible. Yeah, so what else can I say about this board? It's fun, I like it. I mean, should I really be thinking about opening Apprentice instead of Old Witch? I don't know. I mean, The thing with Apprentice Rats is that like you need to hit 5 a lot, otherwise you you need to hit 5 like you need to hit 5. Otherwise, you can be sad. So Old Witch does like help slow down the hitting 5s, so I think maybe it's worth it in that sense. Also, like I would love a captain, like instead of a rats. I would love a captain instead of a rats, for example, of things that I would love. They get rats, okay. I mean, it makes sense. Doesn't even count the bonus point. Slam on that estate by. Hope I win by 1 point now. Alright, this is rats for me. They can get captain here, which is not as exciting. Probably they should just take apprentice. Innovation is, of course, not what you want with rats in general, and I don't think here either, unless you were like gonna run out of rats, which seems unlikely. I have reasonable odds to hit 5 this turn. Not amazing. Alright, looks like it will be 5 for us. What? What are we undoing? Oh, I want to do trashing the curse, I guess. Okay, they want curses already. That's bold, I think. That's very bold to want curses already. I mean, I can turn off my auto trash as well. And look, the thing that I was saying was going to happen has verily happened. I'm going to take second apprentice here. Okay, well this is sad. I think I like my necropolis too much to lose it at this point. Yeah, I guess I blow up the old witch. Can I call you mine? Can I call you mine? Can I call you mine? Life. And now the question is, what do I want next? Maybe Tragic Hero? Alright, well apparently we only have 4 money, so can I call you mine? I guess I need a silver now. This is what this is telling me. They took a city, I don't know about that. They didn't even kill our necropolis first. Alright, they have trashed all their economy, so that's kind of nice for me, I would say. They have taken a lead in the aqueduct points, though, which is less of a fan there. Probably I need to turn one of these coppers into a rats. If I tragic hero bottom decks, it might be hard to pop. I don't know. I probably still have enough cards. Okay. Yeah, I want a gold for sure. And then I gotta think about my buys. I kinda want a Ducat, maybe like Ducat Tragic Hero. I mean, Camel Train is maybe good too. Camel Train Tragic Hero. Okay, so we keep drawing apprentices on top, which is nice. Alright, they're gonna keep feeding me. Like, they didn't need to do that. That was just stupid. They're just feeding me rats, which I actively want at this point. I don't understand that, because like they obviously thought about it enough to turn their autoplay off. So I don't know. Yes, I would like a gold. I would like to discard from exile. Actually, do I want? No, let's do it this way. Now, what do I want? What am I getting here? City double tragic hero. City definitely looks good. That could be double tragic hero city. And I'm still at 2 buys again next turn unless I take Ducat. I mean, I could just take Ducat off the tragic hero next turn. Kind of like having 2 cities now. Maybe that's not good. I mean, it could theoretically be like tragic hero province even. But nah, I don't think so. Double tragic hero city is probably just better. Alright, I will have to trash apprentice here, but it's still like much better than not drawing. I mean, I can play the tragic hero first too, I guess. I don't need to pop this one necessarily. I think I'm fine with not popping it actually, so I will lead on. I will lead like that. Alright, so they're just following what I'm doing, just like a little bit behind. Probably better trash gold than trash other things. Now, do I want the Ducat? Probably not. Probably just another gold is better. I'll turn 2 coppers into rats and pick up some cards. I am gonna take points this turn, so what does that mean? How much money do I have? I have 11 money. So I think this is like 2 cities. Probably like Ducat Estate, I guess. This turn I can like, well, I don't know. It's not clear what I should do here. I mean, to some extent, obviously, it depends on what they do. No, they're very low on money because they killed a gold and they didn't pop. Definitely good draws for me in this game again. I guess they have this option of... No, they killed their old witch too, so they can't lower curses on their turn. I mean, obviously we can both lower tragic heroes on our turn. Alright, they buy and gain a silver. Sad times for them. Possibly also sad times for me. Do I play this rats? I mean, probably. I don't really care too much about the silver. Or the necropolis. Alright, I guess at this point I have to stop. What am I taking? Like 2 golds? Exile gold by tragic hero, probably, actually. Yeah, I think that's better. I mean, I probably could have just taken both tragic heroes, right? Like, what are they going to do? Anyways, shall we do this now, or do we want to like try? I mean, there's not really a downside to trashing the rats first. Rats. I mean, yeah. Well, now it's. I mean, how close am I to winning? Let's think about that. How many buys do we have? We have 4 buys, so we do have the 5 gains we need. Okay, this is just like a really easy win, right? Like I can take -3 points and it's not a problem. Yeah, so just gain the golds. Not that I need them even, but you know. That one I mostly drew really well and had probably better opening. So, anyways, that was that. What do we have here? We have a 5-2. Is this a good 5-2? I mean, you're never unhappy when you're gonna open Wharf, right? Squire is kind of but it's probably better than nothing, just because of Goat, if nothing else. Okay, this is in. I assume. It could not be in. It could just be second Wharf, actually. Yeah, that's probably better. I don't care about having a village down there too much. Let's take a second Wharf and not think too much. So I'm going to draw a copper estate. Gives me 3. The question is, what do I want to buy? Bonfire seems... I don't know. I mean, it's probably fine. Probably want one at some point. Anyways. I mean, Changeling is very tempting too. I think maybe it's just Changeling. Alright, let's goat this estate, buy a bounty hunter, and take another wharf. This is just such a nice tempo start to the game. Now I need more village though. I'm always this is what I realized. I'm always fucking up Wharf games. Like I have a terrible win rate with Wharf. And I realized that what I was always doing with it is not determining my village needs correctly, because it's like half non-terminal, right? So like I lost a game the other day, which was just like, oh yeah, you prioritized getting villages way too much. Anyway, that's just, you know, self-reflection hour with Xerox. 10 is nice. Wharf in. Wharf Changeling Squire. Maybe Wharf Changeling Squire, actually. They are also getting a good number of wharves, which is nice for them, mostly. I am going to take a Changeling here. What do I want? I'm going to take 2 wharves and I guess 2 squires. This is maybe, again, me. But, like, what's better for 4 than 2 squires, really? Maybe Spice Merchant. I do have a lot of copper still. Maybe I should have goaded instead of taking another Changeling, which are kind of uninspiring at this point, other than for piling out. I can believe that. Yeah, maybe that was hasty of me. Hasty, hasty, hasty. Hasty, hasty, hasty. Hasty, hasty, hasty. Well, we'll see how well we draw this turn. It's not clear at all how much of this deck we're gonna see. Well, I mean, we're gonna see guaranteed 4 more cards. Whether we see the other 10, Cardo is very to me. All right, we're gonna see a little bit more. Gonna see, good chunk. This is probably about as good as we could have hoped. Okay, drawing the other 2 wharves. That part is bad. So what do I do now? Part of me just wants in. In is probably just best here, right? I'd like to use some of the terminal space on that. Also, like, because I drew 2 wharves dead, I would like to, find more wharves here. I think I did the thing again, maybe. I probably just did the thing again. Like I said, I was talking about it, and like while I was doing it, just zero self awareness, just none at all. All right, they are having a terminal turn though, so that's cool. All right, they are also, nota bene, lowering an absolute shitload. I should think about this. I should probably play this in first. Just think about this. I have a changeling in hand. What do I need to do to win? So if I can't gain 3 changelings. I can, well, off of squires. I can gain 2 changelings for sure. Might as well play this in. So I can gain 2 changelings. That brings a changeling, and I can use that changeling. So the 2 squires and the changeling bring the changeling down, pile down. So then I just need like, so that's 3 plus 3 times 3. So that's 9. No, it's 2. I subtract 3 changelings. All right, 6, 8. So I need 10. I need 10 money. Do I have 10 money? I can bounty hunt a squire. That's 10 money. That's just it. No, I can't. I can't bounty hunt a squire and play this wharf. So that's a little bit more complicated. But I guess that's 2 money from squires. I can get the money from the 3rd squire too. I can just do a wharf instead. So that's 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 4 is more than 10, right? That's what I've discovered. For that thing which I decided is 8 plus, yeah, okay, so that's fine. There's probably an easier way to do this, which involved drawing the stuff, but whatever. Okay, so I'm going to buy squire, changeling, estate, changeling, return for a changeling. Alright, that just went swimmingly. Swimmingly. Is this just double silver? Or is it silver black cat? Stonemason for black cats? What are we doing? Are we doing tack? Probably just double silver, right? Maybe tack is good. 4 is not good. Probably will take a fortress rather than a third silver. Okay, well this is just now very sad. Maybe third silver was better, but you know, whatever. Yeah, well this is this is extremely sad. Well, I guess it means I'll probably get to stonemason for 2 5s. What are my 5s gonna be? Like old witch count, old witch tack, double old witch, maybe just double old witch. Maybe count is, yeah, I don't know. Probably count. It's hard to justify buying count. Old witch tack, go for just like, it's not crazy. It's not crazy, I don't think. Is this the last game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is the last game. So we have a 5-0. Probably gonna lose this one. Well, I am at least going to hit 5. I guess 7 was quite optimistic. Quite optimistic on my part. Well, at least I didn't play their old witch. You know, you gotta take these little things. I'm gonna take count, I think. Maybe second old witch. Maybe second old witch, then count. Yeah. I don't know. That seems reasonable. Six. I think second old witch. Alright, we do, you know, this is gonna be okay. Turn. Our old witch is not missing the shuffle, so I think now count. Then I don't know, just tack a thing here. It seems kind of good, but also kind of bad. Maybe just wait till you hit populate and that gives you attack. Yeah, that's probably the smart way to do this, eh? I don't know, the Snowy's villages, they're fine. They don't want more silver. Okay, sure. I think more silver is kind of good because you want big numbers. I'm not getting big numbers. It's kind of tempting to just like keep gunning and hope you hit populate eventually. I do only have 2 fortresses though, so that's kind of difficult. I think I'm gonna take count now. Okay, well this turn of events is unfortunate. I could take a Snowy, but I don't really want one, so I'm not going to. that's the long and the short of it from this guy. You can trash your hand with count and just like pop 5 fortresses back in. I hope I get to do that. That's my goal for this game, to do a count play on thing. not sure if that's correct. But it's certainly good for me. I'm listening to this very nice Laura Vera's album from 2010, I think, music bracket. One of my favorite things I've found in the music bracket. So thank you to Singlety, who's not here, but you know, thank you in spirit to Singlety. They're gonna get trash now. Okay, cool. I do have another fortress in here, so I'm happy about that. I'm unhappy about... I mean, it has to be correct trash here, right? Rather than populate. Although populate was very tempting in that situation. They like the fortresses. I would have thought another old witch would have been better for them than 2 fortresses, but what do I know? What do I know? Come on, old witch. Yeah, come on, count. So, decision time. I mean, this has to be trash, right? And now we can build up. Because I still have 7, so I'm not gonna have any issues. They have more junk than me, definitely. I think I'm just ahead now, which is nice. They are winning the Snowy Village split, which I could not care less about. What are they going to take with their... They get some black cats. I think that's reasonable. More draw. Piles are very low now. I can't really exploit that very effectively without having a stonemason. But I will get one this turn. Not guaranteed, but I think very close to guaranteed. Maybe guaranteed. Maybe I'm guaranteed to draw the deck here, because I have maybe the only stop cards are 2 silvers. I will not be trashing my hand with count to pop a bunch of fortresses in my hand this game, though. I really don't think so. It's sad for me. What am I buying this turn? Just like stonemason for double grove, probably. I'm still like drawing well, so maybe I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe 1 grove and 1 old witch is better. Would have been nice to populate. I love buying populate, but yeah, it's impossible to think that it was the right thing to do at either of the times I could have done it. So. Huh. Yeah, that's aggressive. That's very aggressive. Because they just think they can win next turn and I can't do anything about it, which is maybe true. Quite possibly true. Now the question is, what do I want to put on top? There's a curse down there. I could leave the curse there, put Old Witch on top. It's probably best. Sacred Grove seems clear. Maybe an Old Witch. I don't know. I have to think about this. Piles are so low. I mean, if they don't win, they probably score. I think just this is better. Okay, this sucks. I really would have been nice to be able to play the fucking Stonemason. So it's pretty difficult for me to win now. I mean, I could play the Grove for the actions instead. They got to do it, so, you know, good for them. They're going to do very well on draw here after trashing, so. Anyways, I'll have to see what the situation looks like in terms of winning as to what I should ox here. Probably the Grove is better. Going to be better to ox, although maybe not. Alright, they do nothing. So what wins for me is there's the points issue. If I stonemason something into 2 black cats, then I would need 8 plus points. Which is totally doable. I guess I just do it this way. All right. So now this is 7 money. Looks like I'm $1 short, which was unpredictable. Yeah, it's very unfortunate not to find a fortress. There's nothing I can do, right? With maybe there's no, I can't. Well, I can draw. I can draw some more because the fortress goes in my hand. So I can stonemason a fortress into 2 stonemasons. Draw 1 stonemason. I could just play this Grove too and find out what it gives me before I think. Okay. So stonemason into 2 stonemasons. Draw a stonemason. Stonemason silver into 2 more stonemasons. That brings stonemasons down by 4. So there's 3 stonemasons left. So then I can. So then that works, right? Because then I can gain duchy. And then it only costs me, yeah, and then then if I've taken 4 stonemasons out of the pile, then it only costs me 4 to empty. All right, the clean sweep. All right, thanks for listening, everyone.